Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news making headlines today. Ahead the Lunar New Year holiday, President Lee Jae-myung and First Lady Kim Hye-kyung visited a local food bank in Chungcheongbuk-do province. President Lee focused on checking in with the residents there, as he visited a food giveaway corner, funded by the government and private firms to provide free food or essential items to anyone who visits the food banks. The first couple also stopped by a local traditional market and a rehabilitation center for disabled people. Top office officials say that the president will focus more on the people's livelihoods this week. 3 intense days of government questioning sessions ended on Wednesday. Wednesday's session centered on culture, society and education with Prime Minister Kim Min-seok and government officials, including the Education Minister, Justice Minister, and Culture Minister present. The ruling Democratic Party used the last round of government questioning to underscore the need for regional administration integration. Meanwhile, the main opposition, People Power Party, questioned the current administration's real estate policy as lawmakers pressed the government over rising house prices. The South Korean government has launched a ministerial-level task force to implement special management measures aimed at improving the cost of living. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance and Economy Koo Yoon-chul presided over the first meeting of the Ministerial Task Force for Special Management of Consumer Prices at the government complex in Seoul on Wednesday morning. Koo said that while consumer prices met the government's target of 2% in January, the cumulative impact of price increases over recent years has left the public still feeling a high cost of living burden. He particularly noted the high cost of food and said the task force would conduct intensive inspections of essential goods closely related to daily life. The latest employment data shows South Korea's job market is cooling rapidly. According to the Ministry of Data and Statistics on Wednesday, the number of employed people stood at 27.98 million in January, an increase of 108,000 on-year. This is a significant slowdown compared to previous months, marking the smallest growth since December 2024. By sector, the health and social welfare and transportation industry saw job gains. In contrast, the agriculture and public administration sectors shed jobs. While jobs for those aged 60 and above did increase by 141,000, it was the smallest rise for that age group in 5 years. The number of workers aged 15 to 29 dropped by 175,000. And the number of people simply resting without seeking work rose by 110,000. North Korea has condemned Japan for expanding its defense export channels after Tokyo signed a defense equipment and technology transfer agreement with Canada. In an article published on Wednesday, the North's ruling party's Rodong Sinmun newspaper claimed Japan was moving to form de facto military alliances with NATO members and other regional partners. It wrote that joint drills and the exchange of military supplies were only possible within alliance structures. The state media, however, made no mention of Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi's ruling party winning a landslide election victory on Sunday. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.